So I want to go ahead and give a reading for Virgo today. We want to make sure, or actually, this is a collective reading. I was going to do one for Virgo, but I just gave one for Virgo, so you guys can check that out. But also, the link to my Etsy is down below. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I will respond back to you ASAP. Okay? So, let's see here. Collective, what is going on? There's a lot of manifestation here. I've noticed that with a lot of people that have come to me, there's a lot of things that are blocking manifestations at this current time. I wanted to kind of tune into that energy and actually already picked it up as in the Hangman. So let's get further clarification in on the Hangman. Okay. See, these cards are upright. It's interesting. So I have the Nine of Probes in reverse and the Page of Specimens. Currently, I believe that somebody is having an internal conflict of actually making peace, well, actual harmony with themselves. It's basically almost a concept of yin and yang. Right now, I think that some people in the collective have met their polar opposite. And if you've seen that movie or watched the show Solar Opposites, you kind of get the idea here. We all come from different galaxies, different lives, and during our time in other ethereal planes, we gain knowledge, and it doesn't actually leave our consciousness. It just goes back to what we call source, the cloud, which it's what they like to confuse us with. They like to get our conception of the cloud mixed up here, and it's really interesting. Yeah, Hanged Man again, double Hangman. A lot of people are really stuck, and it's because right now our perception is distorted. We're looking for resources, we're looking upon people for information when we should actually be doing introspective work. Okay? It's a great time to actually journal. I need to go ahead and check the planetary alignment so we can see what's going on. If you guys are single, I believe that you guys are actually embodying Emperor energy currently. And the reason I say that is because the collective that is currently single, they're experiencing a lot of manifestation, okay? It's a very interesting subject. When you isolate yourself and go into a hermit mode, and that's why I love to read for Virgo, you place yourself in the mindset of basically adapting to your mental thought pattern. During that time, you either choose to basically transmute the energy of those negative thoughts into constructive thoughts, or you go into a spiral and go back into a cycle, okay? That's basically what's going on here. And I will get better at this. I just have to take my time to explain it. I get a lot of downloads throughout the day, so I just wanted to come and read on here just to see what we can pick up. And if you guys like it, you guys like it. Queen of Ray Guns. Yeah, a lot of people right now are actually on the defense, and it's because we've allowed all of these cross energies to enter our lives, and there are divine messages being sent out showing us in the universe, especially when we've come into a hermit mode, we get really in tuned. Basically, what I'm saying here is that because you put yourself in isolation, when you come around certain people, you really do act as a telephone pole, a cell phone tower, okay? And you're picking up their energy, you're feeding on it, and, well, actually, the energy's not harmonizing with yours, and therefore there's an imbalance. And then you have an outburst. So, that being said, you guys, the Queen of Reagan's is here, also with the Devil. You guys are in your South Node. Well, you guys are actually still carrying tendencies of your South Node, which is very, it's basically like a bipolar ass energy, okay? It's like, okay, I'm of love and light, and then you realize, oh shit, of love and light don't mean shit, because what really put me here is me having to be, like, having strength. And what caused strength? Somebody, like, you know, like, that shit don't make sense. And then you start realizing that, okay, even though you have courage and that's what got you through certain things, now you're in this, like, devilish ass energy. But it's not for all. We switch between both spectrums, but right now it's important to have water. Again, if you guys dabble into the story of Persephone, she had water nymphs around her attempting to protect her when Hades went to go ahead and try to take her to hell. Okay? He tried to take her to hell. But anyways, basically her mom went looking for her and winter started. And that's when Persephone went to hell, 6 months, okay? That's why Virgo and all of these earth signs need to go into a hermit stage. They're omitting having to, like, stop the cycle. And that's why the energy's off balance. Unfortunately, it's like a disposition, you know? Let's see what else we got. The Sun and 5 of Discs. So there is hope in deep thought, meditation. You have to definitely try to communicate, pick those thoughts up. Right now, I don't know. Let me check here, because it almost feels like you're off balance because you can't connect with your Akashic records. There's some type of boundary. You're trying to receive information and downloads on how to live your life according to this balance, or because you've entered a hermit stage, you're trying to find balance, right? And you're receiving downloads from the universe, but still you reside in this, still at times, a triggered ass energy when you come in contact with energy. And the reason is because those people are supposed to be cut the fuck out of your life, aka boundaries, indicating the Sun and the 5 of Discs. Okay? So, second deck. Okay. So in the past, I believe that something happened to whoever this was in the collective, where they had specific burdens, okay? This is very specific for a very specific person, okay? They met somebody, or they had a family member they were introduced to, and it caused them to be or engage in a relationship where they thought that this individual was trying to benefit them or help them. However, they engaged them in third-party actions that either hindered their financial or spiritual growth, okay? And or just mental, okay? This situation specifically was just to make sure that for the future events in life that you have strength to bring you into this new cycle so you can receive your judgment, okay? Next. I'm gonna get another deck. Okay. This deck here, let me organize this. I might not pull from this deck if I can't organize it really quick. Okay, that was easy. Okay. So, for those of my collective members that are receiving intuitive thoughts, downloads from source, what is going on here? Exactly. I believe currently there is a lot going on where they're trying to, again, you guys need to practice meditation. The government is definitely afraid of people who practice meditation. This is literally a damn fact. Okay? And it's because when you are able to deactivate the left side of your brain and allow thoughts to pass through, you are able to gain information, gain new consciousness, and understand. Okay? So right now, I'm seeing that people are feeling timid, misunderstood, shy. You guys may be interacting, well, to be honest with you, not more so interacting, but you guys are picking up different wavelengths of energy when you guys are communicating with the ethereals, when you guys are traveling through different realms, when you guys are speaking to your guides and going to sleep, when you guys do get those vision portals and they look like little circles in your head and you keep on passing through them, those are dimensions. Okay? Really think about it. It's interesting too because you have the praying mantis, right? The mantis beings, enigma, elusive, sensitive. That's more so you. It's almost like a deed of suppression, okay? And I'm gonna pull fucking love cards on this shit, and I'll tell you why in a second here. I'll tell you why, and you'll see some shit. This is, you may think this shit's stupid, but pull some fucking love cards. Why? And these come... Okay. I believe that you are actually getting blocked because you are receiving these messages. You are coming closer than most people. You are above the learning curve spiritually, okay? You may have lost yourself, but in the attempts of the course of regaining your spirituality, you are now connecting with the shit that you were never actually meant to connect with. Does that make sense? It was all an act of suppression. They were always trying to suppress one side of your thinking. This is a really big fucking deal. Like, this is like, they send brain sonars. They send, like, just never mind. But anyways, that's why I like pulling love messages. Finding out the truth crushed me. Finding out the truth crushed me. Watch this. What is the truth? The Hierophant in reverse. The deck is upright. The Hierophant in reverse. Your profound knowledge, your connection with the ethereal planes, your connection with the celestials, your connection with the divine, your connection with Jah, your connection. That's why. Whoever, I swear to you, you guys don't believe in stuff like this. Well, some of you guys do. I know my A1 day ones. But some people are really sent to you to stop your mission. Some people really choose to come back here to, some people only choose to come back here specifically because they know certain people are back here and they need to make sure that the world is right. Some people genuinely feel that way. And because over the course of time, or you realize that some things are supposed to free you. Some interactions are just supposed to free you, and that's all. You're supposed to let go and break the cycle. You're supposed to just cut it away and set a boundary. But overall, you guys, I might just go ahead and finish and close this out really quick. Let me see what else I get, because that's really interesting. Let me know. Honestly, I lose these downloads, so I thought I might as well record them and put them onto YouTube. But let me know. And then again, the Anunnaki, controlling, drama, conflict of interest. I'm going to read this to you guys, because I really see that on a lot right now. As we see, as above, so below. We see it right now in the ethers. We have emotional conflict within ourselves. Some people can't even astral travel right now because they have too much baggage on their mind. They can't even go to sleep. Okay, so the Anunnaki, often known as the Shining Ones, Elohim. Interesting. What were we talking about? The fallen angel of the Watchers. The ancient Babylonian Sumerian civilization was a highly advanced technologically, culturally, and linguistically, as well as legally and scientifically sophisticated. They developed the 80-20 counting system, again, which is either 3, or you can consider it as 8, 3, the power of 3, magic and intent. So from there, counting, okay, so the 60-20, that's a counting system. So it's geometry and written language systems. They invented organized lunar, solar, stellar, cosmic navigation and timekeeping systems. As I said again, they are trying to suppress they're trying to basically force you to stop using the right side of your brain. And it's because you are able to navigate through time using the right side of your brain. You are able to time hop through the right side of your brain. The original Anunnaki on Earth were giant Nephilim in size, standing beyond 12 feet tall. The large deluge and inbreeding has bred out the pure bloodline on Earth. So the Nephilim, they bred with the angels. Angels bred with people on Earth, created the Nephilim, okay? From there, basically, the Anunnaki varied in skin color from very dark to fair, and were said to be able to crossbreed with alpha, draconians, and reptilian beings. Sorry, I'm just going to scan through this to see if there's anything I should tell you guys. Okay, you guys. So basically, I just want to let you know that you guys are facing, like, compromise and drama because there is no balance in the thought of mind. When there is disbalance or disharmony in mind, there will be no harmony, right? So again, the gray aliens, when you're timid, shy, and misunderstood. So when somebody's timid, shy, and misunderstood, and they go ahead and put themselves in a reserved setting, and they become one with themselves, and they become whole, or feel whole completely with one, the power of one, from there, when they go ahead and introduce themselves to otherworldly beings, check this out, otherworldly beings of conflict, drama, and interest, you get brought to a lower vibration. And that's where I'll close it out. If you really think about it, angels breeding with humans, right? It's a sin. And we're not talking Christian, Catholic, all that shit right now. It's whatever it is. The moral concept of angels breeding with humans and they have choice. The moral concept of humans choosing love versus their destiny over their actual choice in choosing to change the world. Choice. Do you see what I'm saying? Anyways, thank you guys again. If you guys want a reading, it's down